What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be giving an update on HBAR. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
So HBAR is currently trading at a price point of just over 5 cents. It has a market cap of 1.6 billion, which ranks 30th among all cryptocurrencies. And its circulating supply is up to 33.3 billion out of a max supply of 50 billion, which is about 66% in circulation. HBAR is currently down about 91% from its all-time high that it reached during the 2021 bull market of 57 cents. And if you're looking to invest in HBAR, I recommend using Binance, Coinbase, or KuCoin. I believe those are the 3 easiest centralized exchanges to use. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is this article in their news section. HBAR price prediction 2023 to 2032. Hedera Hashgraph soon to retest its all-time high. Now, if you come over to the article, this was posted about 3 days ago. They predict in 2023 for HBAR to be just over 6.5 cents. 2026, they have 21 cents. 2029, they have 66 cents. And then 2032, they have a whopping $2.11. Now, before I give my opinion on whether or not these are reasonable, I'm going to first read through the article a little bit. Hedera Hashgraph is a trending cryptocurrency focused on providing a sustainable enterprise-grade blockchain. And if you've watched any of my previous HBAR videos, you will know this is one of the biggest reasons I'm bullish on HBAR, is because they are enterprise-grade. See, most layer ones these days are not enterprise-grade. They're just built for a little bit of retail adoption and built to garner some hype. Whereas HBAR is actually designed to handle billions of transactions every single day. And they don't actually run on blockchain. Rather, they run on Hashgraph, which is a newer technology that was created back in 2016 that has faster transaction speeds and higher throughputs, which also makes them extremely unique. And when you're looking for a high quality investment, you want something that's unique. You want something that's innovative. Otherwise, in my opinion, they're not going to maximize their gains. So now if we go to market cap of to where we can take a look at the price predictions. If you were to compare HBAR to the all-time high that it reached itself during the 2021 bull market, which was 6.8 billion, if HBAR got back to those levels, it'd be trading at a price point of 20 cents, which would be a 4x. Now, the reason this is important to understand is because, as I read earlier, the all-time high of HBAR is 57 cents. So at this point, HBAR has just under 3 times the circulating supply that it had when it reached its all-time high. So it's very important that you understand the dilution that has taken place. Now, I do also want to point out that the article had the 2026 high at 21 cents, meaning that they think HBAR will only reach a 6.8 billion market cap next bull run. And that's actually fascinating to me. I actually respect the fact that they have a reasonable price prediction, but I actually think HBAR will be one of the best performing mid-cap cryptos next bull run. Now, if you compare HBAR to the all-time market cap high that Algorand reached last bull run, which was 13.3 billion, if HBAR reached those levels, it'd be trading at a price point of 40 cents, and that'd be just under an 8x. Now, I actually think this is a lot more reasonable for next bull run. However, there is a chance this is definitely still too low. And then finally, if you compare HBAR to the all-time market cap high that Solana reached last bull run, which was 77.4 billion, if HBAR reached those levels, it'd be trading at a price point of $2.32, and that'd be a 45.8x. Now, this is obviously getting very ambitious. If you go back to the article, you can see in 2032, they had $2.11. So they believe HBAR will get just beneath the all-time high that Solana reached last bull run, but they believe it will reach those levels in 2032. Now, obviously, a lot of you guys are hoping HBAR would make those gains in less than 9 years, but regardless, a 45x in 9 years is fantastic. So if that article turned out to be correct, those are fantastic gains. And now we'll get into some HBAR news. So this is their Twitter page, which has 307,000 followers. And they just reposted 20 hours ago, calling all HBARbarians. Hello, Future Live is coming up fast. We are happy to announce our October 6th featured performer will be legendary Scott Page and friends. Make sure to get your tickets. More lineup info coming soon. And then they reposted 3 hours ago. Avery Dennison is actively ensuring trust in carbon accounting at scale. Billions of unique items tracked across the supply chain. Multiple billions of transactions on Hedera and counting. Welcome to the institutional adoption of Web3. And I do also want to point out, in terms of the billions of transactions on Hedera, in that regard, they are growing significantly faster than any project I have ever seen. At the current moment, Hedera Hashgraph is at 21.7 billion total transactions. And then they posted 3 hours ago. Huge congratulations to our very own Zenobi Godschalk. SVP of Communications at Swirlds Labs, for being named one of the most inspirational women in Web3 and AI by Unstoppable Wow 3 this year. We are proud to have her on our side spreading Hedera's message as we continue on our journey towards the decentralized future. And then last but not least, they posted 23 hours ago. Leaderless consensus enabled by Hashgraph removes the opportunity for transaction front running, provides native resistance to DDoS attacks, and includes unprecedented fairness to the world of blockchain. If you're building in Web3, do it right. Do it on Hedera. Now, the next thing I want to show you is the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. And as you can see, we are right now in that neutral zone. We have moved up to that 47 level, which is actually quite interesting because yesterday we were fearful. Now, why measure fear and greed? The crypto market behavior is very emotional. People tend to get greedy when the market is rising, which results in FOMO. Also, people often sell their coins in irrational reaction of seeing red numbers. With our Fear and Greed Index, we try and save you from your own emotional overreactions. There are two simple assumptions. Extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That could be a good buying opportunity. When investors are getting too greedy, that means the market could be due for a correction. So as I said, right now we just got back into the neutral level, whereas yesterday we were fearful. Now, is this the end-all indicator? No, but from my personal experience, this indicator is usually pretty accurate. And realistically, the best times to be buying crypto are when we are fearful or even in that neutral region. That's when you're seeing Bitcoin's going to 20K, crypto is dead, or the SEC is claiming a bunch of projects are securities. On the contrary, when we're down in that 70-80 region and we are greedy, that's when you're seeing Bitcoin's going to 200,000, crypto's the future, etc. Typically, that's when you should consider taking profits. So I just want you to understand the overall sentiment of the crypto market right now. Now, for the final part of this video, we'll get into a little bit of technical analysis. Now, if you look at HBAR on the daily time frame, as you can see, we previously had it drawn in a falling wedge, where we said falling wedges break up 68% of the time. And due to the oversold stochastics and the oversold RSI, plus price action created a double bottom, whereas the RSI swing from a higher low to a lower low, which is Class C bullish divergence. Based on those indicators, I figured there was a good chance that HBAR broke to the upside, and it did just that. And had you guys taken that trade, you could have made about 17% in 2 days. And I understand, in the crypto market, 17% might not seem like a lot, but if you actually put that in perspective, the average return on the stock market is 10% in a year. That would mean we made in 2 days what the stock market makes in over a year and a half. Those are actually incredible gains. And if you enjoy making gains in the crypto market, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. I have made many profitable calls during this bear market, and I will continue calling out projects that I believe could be profitable in the future. So stay tuned. Now, as for what I'm seeing right now, the stochastics have gotten extremely overbought, and then price action also got rejected off the 100-day moving average. Now, if you pull a Fibonacci, HBAR is still trading beneath the golden pocket, which is traditionally a fantastic accumulation zone. Now, you could also argue that HBAR is potentially forming a bull flag, which break up 68% of the time, and it has a measure move to just over 6 cents. However, again, with the overbought stochastics, I will not be surprised if HBAR continues to trade sideways for a little while or drops a little bit. Perhaps it comes back down into that traffic just under 5 cents, where it then could get a bounce up. But overall, HBAR still does not look too bad right now on the daily time frame. If you believe in this project long term, it might not be a bad time for you to start dollar cost averaging in. But just understand, HBAR and the rest of the crypto market, for the most part, are tied to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin rises, most will rise. If Bitcoin falls, most will fall. That being said, I want to show you guys Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Now, as many of you guys know, I called this initial drop on August 17th due to the 21-day moving average breaking beneath the 50-day moving average, which created a death cross. And in Bitcoin's history, that typically signals a drop is coming. Now, the reason you need to understand that is because the 21-day moving average has broken beneath the 200-day moving average, which is another death cross. And in Bitcoin's history, this is typically more violent than the previous one, and it is still valid right now. Now, on a positive note, price action has gotten back above the 21-day moving average. But the stochastics and the RSI had gotten a bit overbought. And then if you look at price action, it swings from a higher high to a lower high. The RSI is lower high to higher high. That is Class A bearish divergence, which typically signals a local top has been reached. And in my previous video, I said I would not be surprised if Bitcoin started to flag out and either come back down and bounce off the 21-day moving average as support, or start trading in that $25,200 region where it had been trading sideways for the previous weeks. And that's pretty much exactly what it started to do. But overall, Bitcoin's being very indecisive right now. There are a lot of bullish indicators and a lot of bearish indicators. But as I say in every single one of my videos, it is critical that you understand macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So if all of a sudden the BlackRock Bitcoin spot ETF were to get approved, that could skyrocket Bitcoin, HBAR, the entire crypto market. On the contrary, if it gets rejected or some extremely bearish news comes out, that could tank the entire crypto market. So I recommend just having a long-term outlook. Realize that anything can happen in the short term, and don't get so caught up on short-term price action. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think HBAR could go next bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.